Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing something special. I've really admired Olivia Munn. She is doing beauty over 30 right, in my opinion. Her skin is just always so beautiful, glowy, dewy, natural. You can see through it. It looks real, and I just think that her makeup and her makeup artist does a beautiful job, and she doesn't even need a stitch of makeup, but when she wears it, she's done really flawlessly. And I thought I would pick one of my favorite looks from her. I'll put the picture up right here so you guys can see what we're recreating, and I'm so excited for you guys to learn this look. It's a beautiful look, everyday, kind of natural, but you definitely have a little bit of makeup on, but I think you could feel really great and really have a little bit of fun with this pop of lip as well. So if you want to know how to get this, stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Dior Glow Maximizer Light Boosting Primer. Now, her skin always looks so beautiful, dewy, glowy. I love that she lets her freckles show through. I think it's just really youthful and really approachable. So I'm just going to use this kind of illuminating primer to really boost the skin's luminosity. I don't know exactly what her makeup artist uses on her. Patrick, I believe his name is. But I've seen him use the Charlotte Tilbury one. But this one is just really great for my skin. I do use the Charlotte one every so often. All right, great. So you can see how beautiful the skin already looks, really dewy and luminescent. Okay, so let's start with the skin. I am going to use the, this is the Armani foundation. This is in number 5, and it's the Luminous Silk Foundation. She is significantly darker than me, so I was kind of trying to figure out, should I go darker, should I go my natural skin color? So I'm just going to go with my natural skin color, and you can use your imagination. I'm just going to go with my natural skin color. I am going to use it with a damp beauty blender because we still want to bring more luminosity to the skin. And I'm just going to put, and it looks like they don't use very much foundation. It looks like almost a tinted moisturizer. So this foundation is very lightweight in coverage and in feel. So when you're trying to do a look like this, pick a foundation that is suitable for your skin. So if you're, oily, go ahead and use a matte foundation, but use maybe a luminescent primer underneath like I did. So her concealer, the one thing I kind of just want to say that I love so much about her look is that she doesn't look overly contoured, overly highlighted. It's just a very approachable, kind of everyday wear skin, and the way she kind of just glows. So I'm going to use my trusty Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer, and I'm just going to use it where I need it. I'm not going to use big V's or anything like that today, because again, she doesn't do her makeup that way. All right, I think that's a really good representation of her skin. So to set the skin, I kind of went on this rampage. I wish you guys could see my table in front of me right now. I have so many options on how to set the under eye and the face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of loose powder. This is just by IT Cosmetics. It's just a light loose powder. And I'm not going to press it into the skin with a beauty blender or anything like that. I'm just going to take it on a brush. This is just a little standard, what is this? It's a sheer cover brush, and it's a little bit at an angle so I can kind of get into where I need, but I'm just going to use kind of dabbing motions like this and set that under eye so it doesn't crease up on me. Set the eyelids. And then just set kind of where you would normally kind of get oily, which is here for me. And then I'm going to take the Diffused Light by Hourglass, and I'm going to take it on that same brush, just with whatever's left over on the brush. and a little bit in here, tap off the excess. Woo. And just kind of go all over the face. Now the reason why I'm choosing to use this powder is because it gives still that luminosity to the skin, but it will set your makeup. And I'm actually going to go underneath the eye again, just to give that a little bit of life. Now I'm going to go in for the eyes. Now this one was a hard one for me. I'm gonna keep looking back at this picture on my phone. I hope you don't mind. It's like these beautiful kind of pinky purple, almost like a sunset on her eye, but it's very natural. I'm going to take highbrow and I'm going to just kind of pop this underneath my brow and push that in with my finger. And her eye shape is very different than mine as well. It's pretty hooded, to be honest with you. So it's pretty kind of deep set. So this eye, if you have that eye shape, is gonna be stellar for you. I'm also just going to put it right here in the center of my eye, or corner of my eye, I should say. And I'm actually going to do my waterline. Now this is not approved for your waterline, which is what they say, but it works fine for me. So if you have really sensitive eyes, I would use something that is obviously approved for that area. But a lot of her pictures, she has that waterline done all the time, and it's just to make her eyes look a little bit more open and awake and a little bit larger. All right, so we're going to start out with the Kat Von D palette, and I'm just gonna go in with this color to kind of start the shape of everything. And I'm going to use the Kat Von D brush. This is shade, and then this says Fight, I think. Interesting, but I'm just gonna use this side right here. And I'm just going to put it right into the crease. And I'm going to follow that kind of standard hooded eye shape where you kind of just go out straight from here. Straight, straight, straight. And you want to use warmer colors, colors that have kind of a warm undertone or a warmth undertone, just so it kind of goes along with the rest of the colors that we're going to put on top. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and then I'm going to go into, I can't really tell what the next color is because it looks like he's used quite a few colors, but I'm just going to go with my Makeup Revolution palette, and this is in the Iconic 3 palette. And I'm going to go in with this color right here, because again, I said, you know, all of her eye shadows in this look are very pinky and kind of fun and girly. And this does have a little bit of shimmer to it. And I am just going to go in again in that straight line. And you want everything to be soft, you guys, so don't overdo it with the amount of shadow you're putting on. You want everything to be soft. And I'm going to bring most colors underneath the eye because it looks like he's done some really nice shading underneath the eye. And now I'm going to go in with this kind of lighter shade right here. Lighter pink shade. And just add a little bit of depth right here on the corner and a little bit of something sparkly. And then it looks like he's gone in with a slightly darker color, and I'm not quite sure what color this is, but it looks a little bit purpley. So we're going to build up that color right here. I'm going to take a little bit of this one and a little bit of this one and just punch it right here into the outside corner a little bit and then blend it. Just a little bit because it's not too much darkness underneath here. All right, so I think it needs a little bit more pink. So I'm just gonna go in with my, this is a Dior palette, and this is in 366. And I'm going to be using this crazy little pink color. And it looks like she has a little bit of sparkle on that center of the lid, so I'm just gonna take this color in the middle. And I'm gonna bring it kind of close to this corner of the eye because it doesn't look like she has a lot of highlight in the middle of the eye, or in the corner of the eye, I should say. Now it does look like she has a little bit of liner on, but the liner actually, it looks like it kind of just does the tiniest little bit of a flick and then it stops right about here. And that's again not to close the eye in. So I'm using a brown liner because it looks like it is brown. And this is by IT Cosmetics and this is called Black Brown. And I actually think that they are using that liner to hide her lashes, because she actually does have lashes on. But to be honest with you, for me, it's going to look like too much on my eye if I put lashes on. So I'm gonna give them a really mean curl and add on several coats of mascara, and I think I'll get the same effect. All right, so for the brows, her brows are definitely thicker than mine, shaped completely different, so let's try our best to get that Olivia Munn brow. I'm using a setting gel because I want to kind of push them in the direction I want them to go. And this is just by Benefit. This is their setting brow gel and primer. And then I'm just going with my NYX pencil in ash brown. And hers are more, you know, they change a little bit. They are a little bit more, you know, rounded in some, and they are more at an angle in some. And in this picture, they're at a little bit more of an angle, which is a little bit more like my brow. But the key to this kind of look is to keep the shaping and how you fill them in natural. So we don't want any like Instagram brows or anything like that. We want to keep them really natural. You want to be able to see the skin kind of through the brow for this look. So if you don't have a lot of brow hair, just try your best to make it look as natural as possible. Keep brushing through using, you know, a lighter color. But for the front here, you want to keep that like kind of pushing up and barely filled in. All right, so for her signature kind of glow, how we're going to do that is we're going to apply just a light cream highlighter first. This is by IT Cosmetics and it's called Hello Light Cream Illuminator. And I'm just going to put it on my hand and just gonna add it right here to the tops of my cheeks because this area on her is so beautiful and dewy and glowy and amazing. But notice I'm highlighting underneath our blush that we're going to do. Because if you highlight on top, it will look a little bit too fake. And a little bit over that brow. I'm going to take a little bit of High Beam, put it on the back of my hand. This is like one of my signature moves on the carpet, if you can say that. And I'm going to put it into a cream blush that is pinkish. So this is the CC Vitality Brightening Cream Blush in Naturally Pretty by IT Cosmetics. And I'm going to put my Beauty Blender in the back of this. It is a cream blush. I'm going to put it into my highlighter, High Beam, and I'm gonna smile. And she loves, or her makeup artist loves, to put it right here on the apples of her cheeks and moving backwards. Now the reason why we put the highlighter into that cream blush is because, again, it just gives great realistic luminosity to the skin. All right, great flush to the skin. I think it looks really beautiful. And so for this look, you know that that lip is just like popping, and I'm obsessed. So I'm gonna try to recreate that with the best of my ability. I can tell there's a small filter on it, so the color is a little bit more vibrant, but let's try it. So this is by Hourglass, and this is in Panoramic, and I'm going to just overdraw the lips a little bit, because that's kind of what they've changed on her look, is they've overdrawn her lips. They've also kind of changed the shape of her brow. So it kind of looks like her face is different, but that's the power of makeup. You can change the way things look with just some makeup. So let's try it. Her Cupid's bow is kind of farther out than mine. So we're gonna overdraw this way. It kind of turns up at the end. Okay, so now I went back and forth. This palette from L'Oreal, it's the new lip palette. This is in Pink 01. This would probably be a great drugstore option for this lip because they have some great colors here at the end. Let's see if I can, here, I'll open it for you so you guys can see. But some great colors here at the end that would mimic her lip. But I think they used this Tom Ford color. And this is Tom Ford's lipstick in Lip Color Sheer in 08. And let's see what it looks like. All right, so there you go. Oh, I wanted to address, I don't think she contours very much, to be honest with you. It looks like she likes her face to be a little more round and blush focused, so that's why we didn't contour. So this is the look. I think it was actually pretty simple. It's so doable. It's such a beautiful, doable look for every day. And she kind of had her hair parted in the middle on this. And so we'll try to recreate her gorgeous locks. All right, you guys, so here's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's really fun. Please comment below and let me know if you guys would like me to do any more kind of people that I think are really rocking beauty over 30. I definitely look up to Olivia Munn in her style and in her grace, and I think it's really fun to recreate some of her looks. So again, comment below, let me know who else you might want me to recreate, and please share this with your community of friends. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. And a big kiss from me to you. Mwah. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.